Hey there, chat fans. Welcome to episode 2 of our deepfake series. Thanks for joining us again. Is it coffee? Is it whiskey? No one will ever know. So, this time, now that you're familiar with what deepfakes are and how they're produced, we're going to go through some examples of where they're being used. Basically, to fool people into thinking that something happened that did not. I mean, who would do that? Just go on the internet and lie. We talk a little bit about politics and engagement and entertainment. Let us know if you've come across any examples of deepfakes that you think would be worth mentioning in the video as well, and we can put that into the next episode if you put it in the comments. Anyway, hope you enjoy, and let us know what you think.
So Michelle,
Hi.
what do you know about deepfakes?
Most of the stuff I know about deepfakes is actually related to politics. I don't know if we want to get started there, but I was doing some research on a little bit last night because the big thing is ridiculous videos of politicians is, how it's always come into my purview before is that guy didn't really say that, or this guy didn't really say that, and how do you figure out what that looks like? And the fact that technology has been getting so much better makes it harder and harder to spot those things. Basically, the article I was reading was saying the biggest damage of deepfakes isn't necessarily misinformation. It's that people will stop believing anything they see. So it'll be impossible to impart true information to people because they'll be like, this is obviously just another fraud, which is happening to some extent now with Facebook and conspiracy theories and all that kind of stuff. There are people out there, I'm sure, who just tune it out and say, I just don't believe any of it anymore.
It kind of would remove accountability for politicians saying stupid shit because...
And that was another thing. Like literally, if you're going to say something dumb, then all they have to do is backpedal and say, oh no, somebody faked that. But the one that I saw that kind of blew my mind was Samantha Bee had a talk show and she was learning about deepfakes, and they actually took a video of Donald Trump and had her talk about something. And it actually spoke in his voice with his face moving the way, with her, like whatever it was that she had said.
Yeah. Because the thing that worries about me with the politician stuff is it isn't very outlandish stuff that people are going to be skeptical
it's the small stuff.
Small stuff, like even if you just change the tone or throw in one or two words, you take, a 30-minute speech from someone and they just change one or two words and put it out there, all of a sudden it's a lot more believable. And even if you know to be skeptical about this stuff, you start questioning, is this real? And
what do you think about, because we always talk about AI, it's terrifying, and Elon Musk wants us to stop doing it because it's so bad. But can you think of like good reasons to use deepfakes? Is there something good that could come out of this?
I guess if I was in a digital classroom and I wanted Bruce Lee to be my math teacher, then that could be deepfaked over top of my boring lay math teacher that I'm not paying attention to.
So in our last video session, one of the things that we talked about is, are we all out of a job? And one of the things that did pop into my mind was, are we putting actors out of jobs now? Because literally, could you not just film a whole movie with people? Anybody could make a movie.
Oh yeah.
Like you wouldn't need a studio, you wouldn't need a sound stage, you wouldn't really need anything. You just need bits and pieces of things that are already existing, and you could make a movie out of it.
It seems the Hollywood's backtracked a little bit, because I know like 10, 15 years ago, it was like really, really, really all green screened and actors were hating it because there was like, sometimes there wasn't anything there for them to engage with, even other actors. But now it seems like they're going a little more hybrid. Like Hollywood is already using similar AI technology in a lot of their movies. Like if you watch, have you seen Logan, like the old man Wolverine? So a lot of the aging that they put on Hugh Jackman, that was done with CG. And a lot of the Marvel movies have been doing that to make the actors look younger or older as they're in certain time frames. So the makeup artists are
definitely out of work,
are getting less work because of stuff like this. Actors are selling their digital personas to movie companies. So I think Bruce Willis just did this.
Yeah, because he's not well.
He's not well. And I don't know which studio purchased the rights to it or for how much, but they can now use Bruce Willis in whatever movies they want, like a deep fake CGI, whatever version of it. And I think we're going to start seeing that more and more as we have these actors who are icons, like multi-generational icons, as they phase out their acting career. Maybe in 300 years from now, they'll be making Arnold Schwarzenegger movies still.
So there you go. We hope that you enjoy The Terminator, episode 165. By the time we get 300 years into the future, Arnie is still looking great. Anyways, we hope that you enjoyed that. In the next episode, we're going to talk a little bit about how to prevent or guard against some of the lies that might be floating around due to deepfakes, and how maybe you can avoid getting scammed in the future as this technology becomes more prevalent. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you here next week.